Hey guys, welcome back to the Hopeless Dreamers channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I'm so excited because all my friends came through with so many good questions, a lot of hard ones too because most of them involve music and I suck at choosing things when it comes to music, so let's just get right on into it. The first question, well the first four questions are from my best friend Jay. My first question that she asked me was top favorite Brayden music video, and that's honestly so hard because he's had so many good music videos, but I think my favorite one from him is My House that he just came out with because oh my god, it's so good, and that song is so good, which I love seeing him change up his sound and doing things that he loves to do, and I'm so proud of him. He's come so far. My House is definitely the coolest music video I've seen from him. The next question from her is, what's something you want to do when you're older? Which is pretty simple. I want to travel a lot. I've always wanted to go to California to see the Walk of Fame, go to the beach because I've never seen the ocean in person, which sucks because I've always wanted to see the ocean in person, which I will one day, but I just want to travel and travel and travel because I've never really been outside of Missouri besides Tennessee, and we weren't there for long, so I would love to travel the world eventually when I get over my fear of planes. So her next question is, do you really want to meet Nick and I? Which, first of all, is a really stupid question because of course I do. I want to meet you guys with all of my heart, and eventually we will meet and it'll be a good time and we'll all watch Disney movies and eat junk food because what else would you do with your best friends? Yes, definitely. One day I will meet you guys. I love you both, Nick and Jay. Shout out to my best friend. Her next question is favorite song at the moment, which is really hard because I like a lot of different types of music. So I've been so stuck on Mayday Parade's new album. It's not even funny. Oh my god. Okay, so my favorite song at the moment that I cannot stop listening to is Piece of Your Heart by Mayday Parade. Like, it's constantly stuck in my head, and every time I listen to it I have to listen to it like 10 times before I'm satisfied from hearing it. So definitely would say my favorite song at the moment is Piece of Your Heart by Mayday Parade. Her next question and her last question, so thank you so much for asking me these questions, is how do you feel about Justin and Post Malone's friendship? Which she means Justin Bieber and Post Malone. So I like their friendship. I mean, it kind of looks like they're really close, like before Post Malone got big. So I honestly think that their friendship is pretty cute because they're like brothers. I like their friendship. I don't mind it. So thank you for those questions, Jay. My next two questions are from my friend Ember. Her first question is all-time favorite band, which is really hard because I was brought up on so many amazing bands, Bon Jovi being one of them. My all-time favorite band, besides Bon Jovi and all the bands my dad has shown me, is Mayday Parade. I remember saying that in my last video, and yeah, it's still true. Mayday Parade is my faves. I love them so much. Yes, definitely Mayday Parade. Her next question and her last question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Well, I honestly don't know because none of us really know what the future holds. So I'm hoping I'm working a dream job that I want to do and I love to do, and hopefully it involves traveling somewhere. But as of right now, I have no idea because I don't even know where I'm gonna end up tomorrow, to be honest. I don't know is my answer to that. But thank you so much for your questions. I appreciate them a lot. My next question is from my friend Nikki. Her question is best show you've ever been to, which is really hard because I go to a lot of shows, like a lot of local shows, big shows, but it's so hard to choose because I've seen 21 Pilots in person and that has set the bar so high because my beans, and they put on such a good show for just two people. I still have to say I Prevail, Rage on the Stage, because it was such a good show. It was I Prevail, Escape the Fate, The Word Alive, and We Came as Romans, which I didn't really listen to We Came as Romans, but I did kind of listen to The Word Alive because I listened to the bands before I went to the show. So that is also where I came to find my love for The Word Alive. So I definitely appreciate that show a lot because ever since then I've been addicted to The Word Alive and I love them so much, and I've gotten so many things. I have 2 things from Telly's Never Take It Offline, which you should definitely check out because it's so cute And yeah, I love them so much. I really do. My next three questions are from my best friend and sister Chantel. Her first question is career options, which everyone in my family knows I wanted to do baking and open my own bakery shop and use my great grandma's recipes for it, because you know my grandma taught me how to bake when I was really little, so I've always had a passion for it. And I also do really enjoy photography, so I would love to do concert photography and like travel with bands that I love and work for the bands that I love, because wow, what a dream come true. Yeah, I think most of all those are my two options that I want to do, is concert photography or open my home bakery. Her next question is future tattoo ideas, which is such a good question because I only have one tattoo as of right now, but I have so many tattoos planned out. One with her actually, because we're gonna get matching tattoos. So yeah, I have a lot, but my next tattoo I want is going to be my Sweetest Scent tattoo, which is actually up there because I had them write it out for me, and I'm gonna get it on my shoulder back here, and I cannot wait because I love those boys with all my heart and I support them with everything I have. And yeah, those are my future tattoo plans. I have like 6 planned out for what I want. Her next question is, what social stigmas do you think need to come to an end? Which is such a good question because I have such a strong opinion around the stigma around mental health. And this may be like a little bit of a rant or something, but I feel so strongly about it. If you have mental illness, it's okay. It doesn't make you crazy, doesn't make you anything less than a person, because we're all human, we all have our issues. And I honestly think that it's really stupid that there's a stigma around mental health, like to the point where people are scared to talk about either having depression or anxiety or self-harm. And I honestly think that should change, because I don't know what it's going to take for people to wake up and realize that suicide is actually higher death causes than cancer. And I don't know what it's going to take for people to wake up and realize that mental health is a real thing, and it's not just, oh, be happy. That's what it takes. I'm sorry to break it to anyone who says that, but it's not that easy. So my opinion is that there doesn't need to be a stigma around having a mental illness, having anything to do with talking about mental illness, because I feel like when people talk about it, people get like uncomfortable for some reason. And I honestly don't understand why that is, because everyone has their own issues and everyone deals with it differently. So yeah, that could be a whole nother video, and I could rant on for hours and hours about my views on the stigma around mental health. So moving on before this video is 20 hours long. That was her last question, so thank you, Chantel, for asking me those questions. My next question is from my best friend and your other poster, Jessica. She said, why do you love me? Which is really hard because I love everything about her. She's super sweet, she's nice, she's been there for me. I think my favorite thing about her is how she has the ability to make me smile, even though like I'll be upset and I don't want to smile, but somehow she'll make me smile by saying something. So basically her personality, because she's a sweetheart and I love her to death. So yeah, I love you because you're a sweetheart and you've been there for me. So mwah, I love you, Jessica. Thank you for starting this channel with me, and I can't wait to see you again, hopefully in November. So my next question is from my friend Holly. This one's from Snapchat. I think these next few ones are from Snapchat. So she said, most important memory from Warped Tour this year, which is so hard because I met all of my faves at Warped Tour this year. But I think my most important memory is telling Chris Ryan how much he's helped me with my anxiety and depression, because I used to watch him, well, I do watch him all the time, and he's just amazing. He's such a sweet person, and whenever I was telling him like how much he helped me, he just hugged me really tight, which was it's like an emotional thing, because like it was when you tell someone you love that you looked up to that they've helped you so much and they just hug you in the middle of you saying it, it's an amazing feeling. My next question is, if you can make your own Warped Tour lineup, what would your top 10 choices be? And this is from my friend Caitlin on Snapchat, which is an amazing question. My first one would be Skid Row, but with Sebastian back in the band, of course, because it's not Skid Row without him. Sorry. Bon Jovi with Richie back in the band, because it's not Bon Jovi without Richie. 21 Pilots for sure. The Word Alive, Bring Me the Horizon, Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the Veil, Black Veil Brides, Memphis May Fire, and I Prevail again. That's an array of different bands, but those are my top 10 because they're all my faves. My next question is from my friend Nick, and she asks, how do you feel about the number 13? I don't know. I don't know. I've never really thought about like having a favorite number, but 13 sounds cool. I don't know. My next question is from my friend Julius, and actually the last two questions of the video are from my friend Julius. His first question is, what would the perfect first date be? Which I love this question because I've always had someone ask me, what would your ideal first date be? I'm just like, take me out into a field and let's watch the stars together, maybe pack a picnic. Let's sit and talk about life under the stars and just get to know each other on like a spiritual level. Because like I don't want to just sit here and be like, oh, let's go hook up somewhere. No, I'm not that kind of girl. I want to get to know you on a spiritual level. I want to know who you are as a person. So like my dream date would just to be under the stars and talking for hours about life and what we want in our lives. His last question and the last question of this video is, if you could meet one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why? Which is so hard because I've had recently, it's been a year already. I would have loved to meet Chester Bennington. He's amazing. His music inspires me every day to keep going. I would have loved to talk to him and like get inside his mind on some things and be able to just see, first of all, if he was okay. Because like I know a lot of people, fan-wise, sometimes forget that bands and band members are human and like they have mental states too. So sometimes we often forget that sometimes they're not okay mentally, and I just wish that someone would just like sit someone down and just be like, are you okay? Like, do you need to talk about anything? Like, I wish I could do that. I do that with some of the local band members I talk to, and I make sure they're okay because it's just important to me to make sure anyone I'm close to is okay mentally, because I'm not trying to lose the person I love. So I would have definitely loved to meet Chester because he inspires me, and the way he died was tragic. Because anyone feeling like that, I hope you know that you matter and that you are super important and that your life matters to someone. I may not even know you, but your life matters to me because I don't want anyone feeling like I don't belong here. So definitely would have loved to meet Chester and get inside his mind on how he wrote songs, like what was his process. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click the like button if you liked it. You don't have to, but like it would be greatly appreciated. Click subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get notifications for whenever me or Jessica posts. So I will see you guys later.